Hey there everybody, Jay Barino here, welcome back. It's Warcraft 3 Reforged on hard difficulty. It's the Sentinels campaign, and we're heading into the Tomb of Sargeras. I think this mission's great. It's one of my favorites. Let's go. And we can collect one of the best items as the side quest. Moments later, just inside the entrance of the Shadowed Tomb, Maiev and her watchers brace themselves for an ambush. Not an ambush! So there are 10 pieces to the Shadow Orb. They removed the ability to pass it on to Illidan in the last mission.
I have a bad feeling about this, Mistress. It's too quiet. It feels as if we're walking into a trap.
Still, we must press on, Naisha. If Illidan finds whatever it is he's seeking, he could... Wait, look there. Strange. These are Orcish runes. They were written by Gul'dan when he first opened this tomb 20 years ago.
What do they say?
Apparently, he logged his journey through the tomb's depths. These runes seem to depict that history.
Quickly, you fools! Fan out and search for the primary passageway. We must reach the Chamber of the Eye before the tomb's guardians awaken. Spineless cowards, I said move. Now, Sargeras, I will claim whatever's left of your power and bring this wretched world to its knees.
There's no telling what Gul'dan and his lackeys awoke in this foul place. We must be cautious.
Okay.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
Well, whatever they woke up, I think we could be pretty confident that is not good. Alright, so we have Naisha. She can help tank for us, and Sentinel is very important in order to blink up and get stuff. You know, stuff. Fan of Knives!
Gul'dan led them blindly to their deaths. Still, they hunger for revenge.
Alright, we got some spooky, scary skeletons. That's going to be a consistent theme throughout this mission. You know, it's fine if Maiev takes the majority of the heat, because we may find some consumables that she can use to get back up to full HP. And I'm going to be just using Fan of Knives pretty liberally, because we have this Mana Stone, which I don't really care much about for the mana regen. Just using it in order to get mana back is really what I'm pleased about. So let's do it. Also, we have Blink level 2, which does allow us to have cheaper Blink. So I'm going to just keep leveling Fan of Knives as opposed to level 3 Blink. The lower cooldown on Blink is just not important to me, so I'm not going to worry about that. Right, get out of the way. Fan of Knives. Alright, this is fine. Spreading some damage out is A-okay with me. Again, but Maiev being the one that takes the majority of it is fine.
We're wasting time here. The hunter is full.
Okay, and then greater... I mean, this is 300 mana, this is 250? No, they're both... Well, we might as well just keep the Mana Stone. I don't need both of these. You know, it doesn't hurt, I guess, to just top ourselves up, so let's do that.
I will finish the hunt. And
then back to it.
We must hurry.
I remember people gave me a hard time because on this map I casually left behind the Robe of the Magi when I could have gone back after I had an open inventory slot to pick it up, and I left it behind, and I got so many, I mean, like more than you would expect, not a huge amount, but I got like a noticeable amount of comments of people who were like, how could you leave that behind? It's, I don't know, man. If you've been watching this series, I've talked about the whole item situation now, where I just, I'm just saying, it's probably going to happen again. That's all I have to say. It's probably going to happen again. So if it makes you feel good about yourself to be like, Jay Barino's stupid because he left these items behind, I'm glad to provide that outlet for you. That's all I can say. I'm happy to provide that.
You mortals, none may defile the tomb of Sargeras.
None may defile the tomb of Sargeras.
Justice will be done.
Just an odd, it was such an odd voice for an overlord. You wouldn't expect that to be how they sound. I had no idea how much
the guilty will
health that guy had. We can leave. I don't think we need that.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
Alright, we're probably gonna have to start tanking with Naisha for a time here. I don't remember where anything is on this map. I don't think we.
may I
I don't
serve
think
the
the
goddess?
first
We're
orb
wasting
was
time here.
in the cards for us yet anyway. So
hurry.
let's get in there, kill this, and then this.
For the Watchers.
Phantom Knives. Actually, I would prefer if rather than auto-attacking, you used Rain of Fire, because then I could just move out of it. But it's fine. He's dead now. You know, we won't have any surprises regarding the weapon and armor values because we're in the old Frozen Throne campaigns now, so that all functions how we expect. We don't have any, you know, meat wagons obliterating
Now
our
is the time.
Dryads
will
type
finish the
situation. Yeah, that's where we eventually have to go. We can
I
keep
can
going
wait
left.
No longer.
My Watchers are
Again, though,
ready.
her health is not looking too good, so...
Watchers, strike!
What I could do is, like, going up here and all through this area, that there's some pretty powerful enemies in
Illidan
here,
is
so it
out
might be
there
smart to
somewhere.
just come back to this later,
The end draws near.
he says as he just keeps going. These...
I can wait no longer.
Not the orc grunt, but some of the orc skeletons do a ton of damage.
The hunt awaits.
I think because they have Shockwave or they have Death Coil. They have Death Coil, which is,
We're
you know,
wasting time
it's not
here.
fun. It's this
The
guy.
guilty will suffer.
Yeah, see? All right, get
Moonlight
back.
shines upon
Illidan
this.
is
He's not following us.
somewhere.
Okay. No, he is following us. Okay, hold position here. We might actually just
Justice
die
will be done.
because of that. Focus him down before he kills us. Actually, Maiev, just
The
stay
hunt
back.
awaits.
I am the blade of the goddess.
Kill this one.
An honor.
Maybe we can just kill him with our higher HP
We're
stuff.
wasting time here.
He may only Death Coil Maiev, so surprisingly this works. Also, there might be another one,
must
but
hurry.
this Rune of Healing should
I will
not top
finish
us
the
up,
hunt.
but it'll top up all our other units. There's also a
Now
Pit
is the
Lord down
time.
here, interestingly enough.
How may I
It's not a
serve the
hero.
goddess?
It's the
Illidan
old.
is
It's
out
just
there
a
somewhere.
random Pit Lord. It's very
The hunt
odd.
awaits.
All right, how about this? Phantom
The end
Knives.
draws near. The guilty will suffer.
Just going to be very, very careful in this section. Again, it's very easy to lose, specifically because there are those units that can Death Coil you. So what we can do is draw out a couple Death Coils with Maiev and then just put her into Shadow
will
Meld
finish the
so that
hunt.
she won't get Death Coil the second time. Again, the Pit Lord's down there.
The end
Eventually,
draws
you
near.
go like all the way up and around. You blink over here to get a Shadow Orb
We
piece.
must hurry. Now is the time.
I'm pretty certain there's another one of
We're
those.
wasting time here.
Maybe
I can
not.
wait no longer. The guilty will
See,
suffer.
he's level 7,
I
but he's
will
not
finish
named.
the hunt.
It's just weird.
The hunt awaits.
And I don't know what he drops.
Illidan is out there.
Again, we're sort of drawing him to us, which works.
Justice will be done.
He doesn't have a mana bar, though,
end
so
draws
you know what? That's fine with me. Yeah, go ahead and hit Naisha. Just kind of weird. He doesn't drop anything as far as I know.
Now is the time.
I think the only reason to come down here is
I
there's
can
the
wait no
tome.
longer. I can wait no longer.
Cool, and we actually came
I
out of
will
this with
finish
more
the
HP than
hunt.
we had coming in here, so that's all good.
The guilty
I will
suffer.
get the full Shadow Orb thing. Don't worry. So if I miss one, I will make sure that by the end of the mission, I will be going back and getting all of
For
them.
justice.
The team-colored health bars, actually, again, it makes this mildly confusing. I feel like I've already missed a Shadow Orb piece, but again, you end up going up and around and circling in order. I think this might actually be the first one you can get.
The hunt awaits.
That doesn't seem right. But again, I'll
Now
make
is
sure
the
I will
time.
get all of them one way or another. I'll get them
I
all.
can
Wait,
wait no
I am
longer.
going backwards. We gotta
The
go this
guilty
way.
will suffer.
And I know you can like blink when you're going up the stairs. There's like a place you can blink. I think that might be right there actually.
Justice will be done.
The Fell Stalkers don't have mana either, so they don't mana burn you, thankfully. That would just be a pain if they did that on this mission. This is quite a long map, and I don't mind taking my time. Again, similar to what I explained last mission, is I don't really have a plan. Like, it's not like the last
I will finish
last
hunt.
playthrough I did where I would consider it
Now
an
is the
actual
time.
walkthrough.
Standing guard.
I mean, this is sort of a walkthrough, but it's not as optimized in terms of, you know, time management as my previous playthrough. Yeah, so you blink up there.
We must hurry.
Maev's taking a beating, though. We gotta be careful, because if we want to go up there, she's gotta be able to actually kill the stuff that's up there.
I can
Okay,
wait
and
no
then we're gonna
longer.
definitely do Phantom Knives.
The hunt awaits.
I don't care about Shadow Strike. It's fine, but it's not great.
Now is the time. The guilty
It's good
will
against single
suffer.
targets. Alright, Phantom Knives here.
Ashaltharadas.
I think there's some runes you can pick up
My
along this
watchers are
path.
ready.
Oh, okay. And there's a greater. Well, we'll get that on the way back.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
I will pick this up.
Finish the hunt. We're
Skeletons?
wasting time here.
And these do piercing damage. Even though they're skeletal mages, you'd expect they would do magic damage. I don't know.
Justice will be done.
I don't know, man.
The end draws near.
Okay, wait, and then we got big boy
The
skeletons.
guilty will suffer.
And I'm just gonna
I will
bait these
finish
down
the hunt.
here. I guess go ahead and attack now. 2, 1, just to avoid there's no point in taking that extra damage if it's
For
not
the
necessary.
watchers.
I really cannot tell. Maybe I'm mildly
The
colorblind.
end
I
draws
assume it's the
near.
same. Like most of you can't tell the difference either. I can't tell
I can wait no longer. Now is the time.
what those things HP are at. So let's drop the claws +3. We can pick up the shadow
This is a
orb.
piece of Gul'dan's shadow orb. He must have shattered it by accident. If we can find the other missing pieces, we could reassemble the orb and use its power to aid us.
He must have shattered it by accident.
We must
Quickly, you
hurry.
fools! We've got to find the Sargeras,
Illidan
whatever.
is out there
Oh
somewhere.
gosh! I slipped and fell. Not
The
my
guilty
orb.
will suffer.
That's the circumstance. That's what happened.
We will find justice.
That's what ended up
The
happening. That's
hunter
how he
waits.
dropped it. He slipped on a banana peel. He
We're
dropped his
wasting
precious
time
shadow
here.
orb, and the pieces all flew
Justice
out
will
into
be
a million
done.
different directions. Hello?
I will finish the hunt.
How do you open that? I don't remember
Illidan
this
is
at all.
out there
I
somewhere.
feel like I just played this a couple months back, and
The
I
end draws
genuinely
near.
have no flippin' clue what I'm doing,
The
where I'm
guilty will
going,
suffer.
what I'm looking for. There's a button somewhere, and we get backtrack. That's all I know.
We must hurry. For justice. I can hear our comrades' voices from the other side of this barrier. If we destroy it, they'll be able to get inside and help us hunt for Illidan.
Illidan.
Now is the time.
Okay, so there's
I can
definitely
wait no
there's a
longer.
shadow orb fragment back here. Yeah, getting level 2 of
end
blink,
draws
they
near.
are pretty generous with the runes in order
I
because
will
if you
finish
didn't
the
get level
hunt.
2 blink, then you'd be
I can
sort of
wait no
wandering around
longer.
aimlessly,
Now is the
waiting for
time.
waiting for enough mana to blink more than once
Justice
because you have to
will be
blink to get
done.
in and then you got to blink again to get out.
The guilty will
I don't
suffer.
think there's anything else in here.
The end draws near.
All right, and
Waiting
then
on
this
you.
should
We're
open up
wasting
that
time
previous
here.
thing, and I think there's another shadow orb fragment down there or something
Now
else,
is
but
the
I don't
time.
remember what it is.
The
Okay,
hunt awaits.
let's roar because I think there's something that's like you come in
must
here and
hurry.
stuff spawns across a chasm or
The
something like
guilty
that. I don't
will
know.
suffer.
Shadow orbs, I think up here too. I still am
wasting
feeling like I
time
missed
here.
one, but I don't know which.
I can wait no longer.
Yeah, we could just
How
fan of
serve the
knives this
goddess.
stuff to death. She can
Illidan
survive.
is out there somewhere.
Or, you know, we can hit this stuff from up there. Fan of knives! Very nice.
Illidan is out there
Ring
somewhere.
+2 at this point. I mean, it's either that or the Periapt, and the Periapt is more than about 10% of her HP, so I'd say it's good.
We must hurry.
Blink over here.
The end
Shadow
draws
orb.
near.
See, having the lower cooldown blink would be nice, because right now we're just sort of sitting and waiting, but ultimately it's okay. So, like, yeah, I'll keep
I
the
will
Robe of the
finish the
Magi
hunt.
over +2 armor
I will
right now.
finish the
Even though, I mean,
hunt.
that extra
I
armor
will
is
play
decent,
the
but
guilty will suffer.
I don't know. I don't
Now is the
value
time.
armor as an extremely good stat on heroes, just because their
I
armor
can wait
type
no
typically
longer.
takes reduced damage from everything, except normal damage. But, yeah, I don't know. I just...
The end draws near.
It would need to be like a ring
Always
+4 for me to really
yours.
consider it,
Justice
but
will
ultimately
be
I still
done.
don't really see that as super valuable.
Where
But
shall
maybe
I
I
find
should.
time
Maybe
here?
it's just because I don't see the...
The
You know, it's
end
hard to
draws
quantify in a battle how much extra it's really helping.
near. Now is the time.
Back up here. Here's another Death Coiler.
The hunt awaits.
So I want to get another Fan of Knives. I'm trying to select her. Okay, we're fine. I was gonna put her into Shadow Meld, but it turned out okay. I didn't mean to do that. It's because I thought I had Maev selected, but I did not.
We must hurry.
Okay, grab this, and then
The
over
guilty
here.
will suffer.
It's a pretty
I
large
can
group.
wait no longer. Ashaltharadas.
And this is where I think level 3 Fan of Knives is pretty darn important.
Justice will be done.
And then we can rejuve her again once we get back across. And I guess the Mana Stone's coming into play here. By the end of this map, I guarantee I will have dropped that.
We will finish the hunt. The end draws near.
All right.
The guilty will
Our
suffer.
time is short.
Our time is short.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
I think this is a little arena.
Now
These
is the time.
walls eventually break, and there's enemies back
We
there,
must
and there's
hurry.
random stuff you can pick up, but
We're
I'm awake.
wasting
I showed it
time
off in
here.
the last playthrough, but it just doesn't... I don't think there's anything super valuable.
There. More of Gul'dan's glyphs. Interesting. They continue the Warlock's tale.
Blasted, feeble-minded weaklings. They're all likely dead by now. Still, I must press on. My power alone should be enough to... That laughter. Is that you, Sargeras? You seek to mock me? We'll see who laughs last, demon, when I claim your burning eye for my own.
Again, he referenced this mysterious eye. What could it be?
An artifact, no doubt. It must have contained tremendous demonic power to lure Gul'dan as it did.
What was that shaky cam shot with the Doom Guard? Has it? I
Justice
feel.
will
I think
be
it's
done.
always been like that, but I still don't understand it.
I
Okay,
will
so hang
finish
on.
the hunt.
I gotta check because I swear. Maybe. I vaguely remember this is the first one you can pick up.
The hunt awaits.
Well, like I said, if I miss one, I will one way or
Illidan is
another
out
get the
there
full Shadow
somewhere.
Orb before the end of this map, even if I have to replay part of
My
it.
strength is yours.
And
The
there are
hunt awaits.
checkpoints. Death Guard.
Illidan is out there somewhere. We must hurry.
Our time is
Death
short.
Guard Epic.
Of course.
Okay, give her some rejuves there. Fan of knives.
Justice will be done.
Weird. Well, that just seems like a silly mistake. You think they
wasting
would have
time here.
had a bug report to fix that by now. It seems like a
Where
really
shall I
simple
strike?
one to fix. But yeah, see, like over here, eventually at the very end when you're escaping, you run through here and these walls collapse. And I think you can like blink down here and get something, but I don't remember what. But I
My
also
strength
remember
is
that
yours.
whatever it is, it's not important.
My
Okay, we're
path.
coming into some areas where we want to keep a lookout for trees because you can use sentinels on trees to get vision uphill to get items. I remember that.
We must hurry.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
And like these guys don't need to be in bear
We're
form, so
wasting time here.
it's fine. Can they roar in bear
My
form?
watchers are
Where shall I
ready.
strike?
Illidan is
Almost
out
missed
there
that.
somewhere.
So also let me double check I didn't miss any trees. Cuz maybe that's the one that I'm thinking of that I missed. Was again there's somewhere that you can put a sentinel on a tree and then that gives you vision and it's later. I think it's later. Or coming up in the area that we have just been, but I'm gonna agonize over this. This is gonna be another video that's longer than it needs to be, simply because I didn't really
The hunt
pre-plan
awaits.
anything.
I
Here,
can wait
have
no
some
longer.
have some mana, Mr.
I
Bearman.
can wait no longer.
I know
Now
one
is
of the trees is in this general
strange.
area.
It's a statue of Ajara, the great queen of old. She led our people to ruin by consorting with Sargeras and his burning legion. Only, I don't recall her ever having a tail.
She looks more like a naga than one of us. Would those foul serpents have any reason to worship our queen?
I don't know, Nisha, but her image chills me to the core.
Okay, let's rejuve here. And then rejuve here.
Once.
And then they're splitting because they're jerks.
Our time
And then
is
let's
short.
rejuve Maiev. Some of these are hitting my archers in the back. That's fine because I'm almost certain we're going to get some sort of rune for this. Well, there's a rune of healing at least. Okay, so there's a lot of mana to heal, but that's all right. We'll get it
Illidan
back.
is out there somewhere.
Illidan. Can you see through
I'm
here?
awake.
Like, you can, like,
I'm
blink
awake.
past some of this. Let's just explore the area in
The
general, and
hunt
then
awaits.
we'll worry about it later.
The
More
guilty will
Hydras?
suffer.
Fuck out of here, game. me a roar.
Strength is yours.
Justice
Blink over
will
there.
be done.
Blink is relatively free. It's basically free at this point. So you know, if you got to blink in and out, just use it.
We must hurry.
My strength is yours.
Okay, Tomes.
Illidan is out there somewhere. We're wasting
Whoa,
time
why
here.
did that happen? Okay, so
I
this
will
is
finish the
where...
hunt.
Where's Naisha? See, if your Huntress has died at this point, you wouldn't be able to do this.
Alike. It shall be done.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
Rune of Mana is actually quite a nice pickup here. And then you can use that vision, I think,
We're
to see
wasting time here.
the bunch of different locations. But we have to sit up here.
Where shall I strike?
Justice will be done. Destroy that barrier so our forces outside can join us.
All right, let's do it.
The hunt
The
is
guilty
on.
will suffer.
Okay, Dryads.
The
Always
end
pretty
draws
good.
near.
This frightens me.
We must hurry.
Roar.
Our time is yours.
Part of the problem here is I don't have many...
I'm awake.
This is good, actually. He's
The
confused.
hunt awaits.
So he's not actively attacking, so we can get rid of him very quickly. That was nice.
Illidan is out there
Our
somewhere.
time is short.
Rune of Restoration is actually really good.
The hunt awaits.
Another Rune of Mana. I don't think there's a Shadow Orb Fragment down
Always
here, and
brings
there's
the
also not a tree. This is a mission where if you see a tree, put a Sentinel on it. You got to do it,
We're wasting
because
time here.
you will definitely get vision to
I
go
will finish
somewhere.
the hunt.
Put a bird on
Can
it.
wait no longer.
What is nature's call?
All right.
Now is the time. I can
More
wait
Hydras.
No
Lots of
longer.
Hydras.
Justice will be done.
Once I just like I feel so confident that I've missed several orbs at this point, but I don't know. +5, we're getting there.
Illidan
Let's wait for him to
is out there
split. He didn't
somewhere.
split.
I will finish the hunt.
All right.
Now is the time.
Where shall I strike?
There's a bunch of stuff back here. You get one up back there, and maybe one
The
over
end
here
draws
too.
near.
Is there anywhere else we could blink? Yeah, over there. Okay. So I'll get up there.
The
I'm
hunt
awake.
awaits.
Man of knives!
For justice.
These turtles are just minding their own business. I'm pretty sure I've commented on the turtles
We're wasting time.
every time I play this map. This is the third time I played it on camera. I'm pretty certain that I've been like, how dare these turtles?
We must hurry.
How dare we kill these poor turtles that are just minding their own business in a place where turtles should just normally be? We're disturbing their natural
The
habitat.
hunt awaits. I can wait
It's
no
wrong.
longer.
It's just wrong.
Justice will be done.
Blink over here. Break,
For
break, break,
justice.
break. One of these has a shadow. Yeah.
We must hurry. The guilty will suffer.
My
Okay.
strength
And then
is
how do we get
yours.
over there with the tree?
My
Come on
path
down.
We're
is
wasting
clear.
time here.
I haven't
Illidan
had to
is
put these
out
guys
there
in bear form
somewhere.
yet, which
I
is
will
quite
finish
nice.
the hunt.
I feel like it's bound to
Where
be
shall
needed
I strike?
eventually.
Illidan
Fan
is
of
out
knives.
there somewhere. The end draws near.
Oh, she didn't get hit with the roar.
The hunt awaits.
That's okay.
We
Just
must
keep
hurry.
fan of knivesing and then rejuve here.
Of course.
Please. Please.
Illusion.
Please. Okay, we're good. That one didn't split into anything.
Justice will be done.
Okay, let's hope for a rune here because we're pretty low on HP. That's actually good that they hit my archers because they take relatively minimal damage from these. There we go.
The hunt awaits.
Perfect. All right,
Where
so
shall I
let's...
strike?
We will
Sentinel
find
there.
justice.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
This is where I think I ended up dropping my robes, but
Now
that's...
is the time.
All right. All right, pop over there.
Sargeras.
Giant sea turtle.
Justice will be done.
And then we gotta break all the eggs, too. What fun.
End draws
I'm pretty
near.
sure there's a Shadow Orb Fragment and something worth picking up, because again, I'm pretty certain this is where I dropped my,
Now is the time. For the Watchers.
I dropped my
Ashal
Robe of the Magi last time, but it's looking good at this point to hold on to it. I probably have missed some items, which is why, again, like,
time here.
what would I have dropped? I don't know, it doesn't matter.
We must hurry.
Maybe Slippers of
For the
Agility.
Watchers.
Stone Token.
For justice.
You know, I think this time let's leave the Mana Stone behind,
I will
because we
finish
have a
the
lot of other
hunt.
mana-related items on my Av. We can use the stone token and then come back and pick this up. That's what, people were like, oh, you got to at least go back and get that.
Make it fast.
You don't. You don't have to do that. It's fine. What are we at? +7. Oh, boy. Okay, well, let's hope we get the rest.
I can wait no longer.
I could go back to my old video and double check to see
Our time is short.
if we're like relatively close. We'll just leave my Evan here until we can Fan of Knives again, and then I'll blink her out. Or maybe we just won't. She should be fine.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
Greater healing, we can wait until the end. Very nice. Really just deciding where we want to use
My strength is yours.
the stone token. Alright, let's kill the turtles first.
Where shall I strike?
Rune of mana on the ground. Just keep rejuvening her. I feel like the mana regen on my druids is like really solid here. I'm pretty sure. Were they always masters? Like mastery training? Probably.
Our time is short.
Justice will be
I'll give a quick shout out here to one of my YouTube members. You can hit that join button if you're interested.
We're wasting
Seven
time
Blood, who
here.
pointed out on my Discord at one point
Now is the
how
time.
apparently there were changes made to this map, like minor changes, but I don't know what. I'm not sure what they were referring to.
The guilty will suffer.
Okay, big boy turtle.
My strength is yours.
Maybe we can mess that one up a little bit with the
I'm awake.
pathing as well.
I'm awake.
All right, so let's roar. Maev, go ahead.
Where shall I strike?
Justice
Fan of
will
Knives.
be done.
Let's stone token here. And is this immune to magic? It's not. Eh. Okay, rejuve. Fan of Knives.
Out there somewhere.
I think I would
Justice
rather
will
have
be
that guy
done.
get eaten.
The
Simply
end
because
draws near.
he takes... Is there any trees that I missed? Simply because he's immune from damage, except for the
I will
digestion,
finish
which
the
is not
hunt.
really a big deal.
You've come far enough, little warden. Your vaunted night elf justice has no jurisdiction here.
What would you know of us or our justice, Naga witch?
Why, my dear, we Naga were once night elves. We were Sargeras chosen, the highborn, banished beneath the cruel seas when the well of eternity imploded around us.
Impossible.
Cursed, transformed. We have waited 10,000 years to retake our rightful place in the world. And now, with Lord Illidan's help, we shall.
Not while I draw breath.
Your courage is commendable, but it shall avail you nothing.
Okay, how about this? Bam!
And
with the rocks? Cyclone is fine. Oh, we've got Dryads, actually. Dispel that. Fan of Knives! Let's blink her a little bit further into the front. Rejuve here. Should just be using this rock throw constantly. Rejuve yourself, and then roar. Let's get another rejuve here. Again, trying not to lose anything. Fan of Knives. Yeah, her mana regen is noticeably worse. I could go back and get that mana stone. Or we can just get a Rune of Mana for free! Laziness prevails. Where the heck are the last Shadow Orb
I will
fragments?
finish the
There are
hunt.
3 left.
Now is the time.
Our time
Don't
is
worry, I'm sure
short.
we'll find another item along the
Must
way.
hurry. The end draws near.
That's nothing.
The guilty will suffer.
My strength
Okay,
is
this
yours.
Rock Golem's gonna run out in relatively short order, so we should lead with him. Ha! Royal Guard, how do you like it? Boom!
I'm awake.
Blast him,
I'm
kill him.
awake.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
Rock Golem absolutely killing it. Let's get him again. Get him again. God, I hate crushing waves so flippin' much. Please don't crushing wave me again, please. Thank you.
Where shall I
Rejuve,
strike?
rejuve.
Is there trouble?
Hello? Hello?
Destroy that barrier so our forces outside can join us. We
Rune
must
of
hurry.
Restoration.
I'm awake.
That's the barrier we want to destroy. I think we get
We're wasting time here.
Ancients of...
My strength is
Yeah, not
yours.
Ancients, but... I was going to say of Wind. Druids of the Talon. Same concept.
I'm awake.
Okay, do they have Cyclone? They do.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
Illidan.
The
Well, that's how
end
Tyrande
draws
says it.
near. I
Illidan.
will finish the
Hop down
hunt.
there. Alright, we got a one-on-one here. Like, I'm sure there's gonna be an item here we can pick up that, you know, is fine regarding, like, a Mana Stone.
Our time is
Break the
short.
gate.
Of course.
While we wait, let me look around for more trees. Where would the... If there... You know, if I did miss any of the shadow orbs, where would they be? Up there? I don't think you can get up there. Is she fine?
The hunter
Just
waits.
kill this stupid thing.
The guilty will suffer.
Okay,
For the
break
Watchers.
these. We'll blink over there.
The hunt awaits. For the Watchers.
There's our shadow orb fragment. 8 of
For
10.
justice. We're wasting
But
time
where are the
here.
last two?
Justice
Maybe
will
I haven't
be
missed
done.
any, and I should have
can
blinked
wait
up here
no
instead.
longer.
Now I gotta wait the extra 10 seconds.
Where shall I
What
strike?
a nightmare. Hey, 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 hey.
My strength is yours. My
Cyclone
back
clearly
is
has some
clear.
persistent
Out there
issues.
somewhere.
Cyclone has some problems. It's better than it was. They did make some
must
changes to
hurry.
it, but it just seems like it really bugs out occasionally. There's enough of the map left,
Our
I
time is
imagine,
short.
that we'll find what we're looking for.
Illidan is out there
3
somewhere.
shadow orb fragments. Naisha's still alive. That's great.
My strength is yours.
Okay, he got the rejuve off at least. Very strong casters. I don't have enough mana to bring those down.
We're
No,
wasting
it's greater
time
healing.
here.
Speak your mind.
This Huntress is just
We
chilling.
must hurry.
No. Flee. And flee.
What is nature's call?
Rejuve. And rejuve.
Justice will be done.
Because they're unarmored, they take that extra damage. They take a lot. Not a lot, but they take noticeable extra
is
damage from
nature's
piercing
call?
attacks. I think anytime something takes extra damage from a certain type of attack, it's like 25% more.
waits.
I think is the
Where shall I strike?
the
Illidan
multiplier.
Is out there somewhere.
Is there a tree in here? Rune of Greater Mana.
Where shall I strike?
We're
Again, I
wasting
should have
time
picked
here.
up that Mana Stone. We'll get an item on the way out of the
Hurry.
dungeon that, again,
Our
will be
time is
probably
short.
stat-based. I also
Justice
left behind a
will be
mantle,
done.
if you recall. How about we...
I am prepared.
How about we cyclone this piece
The
of
hunt
shit,
awaits.
My strength is yours.
then get in there. Fan of Knives.
Somewhere.
Roar.
Our time is short.
Rejuve. Cyclone again. Or don't. Cyclone again.
We're
Fan of
wasting
Knives.
time
Again,
here.
get rid of this extra stuff.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
I don't have anything that's single target that would really help here. Just gotta go for it.
Justice will be done.
Come on.
My
There we
strength
go.
is yours.
Rune of Healing. Alright.
Enlighten me.
Those
Where
Royal
shall I
Guards.
strike?
We're wasting
Crushing Wave,
time
man.
here.
It's a good
Are
spell.
we being invaded?
My strength is yours.
I will not
The hunt awaits.
acquiesce that
Hi.
to anyone who's like, oh, Crushing Wave is not
We
that
must
good.
hurry.
No, it's good. Yeah, there's
Our time
2
is
missions?
short.
1
Illidan
mission.
is out there somewhere.
2 missions where you can have Royal Guard.
Now is the time.
The end of the Alliance
Lord,
campaign.
I'm
They're both in the
Justice
Alliance
will be
campaign.
done.
And it's always good. Again, is there... I swear there's a place here?
Where shall I strike?
We must hurry.
In this general vicinity where you can blink in order to get the last 2 orbs.
Look, mistress. More of Gul'dan's glyphs.
Yes, Gul'dan's script seems to grow more desperate. It reads that he was...
Ambushed by the Guardians. I am dying. If my servants had not abandoned me, I could have claimed the Eye and... Damn you, Sargeras. I won't be beaten like this. I am Gul'dan. I am darkness incarnate. It cannot end like this.
This is as far as he got. The runes simply trail off. I cannot imagine what horrors Gul'dan faced in his final moments.
Well, we're here, so it's probably the same thing that we're
We're
going through
wasting
right
time
now. I
here.
left something behind. Oh,
Where
well,
shall I
that's an
strike?
important guy. Let's get him up here, huh? All right, so I
The
hunt
think
awaits.
maybe over here. Let me just
I
again, let me
will
just
finish
double
the
check to see
hunt.
if there was a way to get over
The
there.
end draws near.
I'm certain that again, there's a couple places to go. I think the last 2 orb fragments are actually in this next room.
The hunt awaits.
Our time is short.
Ah, aha,
Justice will
Aha.
be done.
ha 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 ha.
I can wait no longer.
And then the last one's over here. I think there's another stone token you can
We're
get,
wasting time
or
here.
like a consumable of some kind.
Now
It's
is
all
the
it's all
time.
coming together. It's all coming up
I
Millhouse.
will finish the hunt.
And then down here, I think down here is the shadow fragment, and then this is the consumable
must
you
hurry.
can get. Again, it's all
The
coming
guilty
together.
will
Why did I not
suffer.
pick up that rune? Habit, I guess.
My strength is yours.
It's a good thing we kept all of our units alive just for them to die in a cave-in
Illidan
later,
is
you
out
know?
there somewhere.
I guess let's
Illidan is out there somewhere.
do this first.
The end draws near.
Break, 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 break.
For justice! The hunt awaits.
I think that gives
The
you a
guilty
wild
will
kin.
suffer.
And I think it
I
used to
will
be
finish
something
the
else.
hunt.
God damn it.
I can wait no
That used to be
longer.
an item that you could pick up and use, but now it's a rune. I think I might be wrong, but I'm pretty certain.
Justice will be done.
We'll grab that after we
Now is
finish
the time.
this part.
The end draws near.
All right, so we come over here, we break the stuff,
I will
get an
finish
item
the hunt.
perhaps. Don't need that.
I shall
Why is that a
not.
greater healing rune? Stupid. Yeah, it was
We're
another
wasting
stone
time
token.
Here.
So we can get some extra units
The
here.
guilty will
Some of these
suffer.
might be good for the next mission, actually, where
Now
we
is the
only
time.
have limited units with
The end
Maiev.
draws near. Finally, the last piece of the Shadow Orb. Now we'll use Gul'dan's own artifact to discover what he could not.
So this is actually a little misleading.
I
It's
will
called the
finish
Shadow
the
Orb,
hunt.
but it is not an orb effect, because I don't think it lets her attack air. It also looks like it's an orb effect, but it's not.
We must
Yeah, I don't think
hurry.
this does not conflict with other stuff
The end draws near.
that are orb effects, like Mask of Death, for example. It
guilty
would
will
not
suffer.
conflict. Okay, so now we've got
Now
a fake
is the
Furbolg.
time.
How about let's save the stone token. Nah, just use it.
Illidan
It's
is
fine.
out there somewhere.
All right, so let's lead these guys in. War Stomp is good.
We're
Just
wasting
go.
time
Just
here.
go. It's fine. Let's focus this guy down. War Stomp. Okay, never mind. Roar.
Where shall I strike?
Fan of Knives. Let's Cyclone the big boy. Stun where you can. And then keep War Stomping.
Our time is short.
This lady's dead.
The hunt awaits.
Stun him. There we go. Not bad. Okay.
I hear dark whispering beyond this gate. It could be Illidan and his minions.
I actually think we didn't lose a single unit, which is pretty cool. Maybe not.
Waiting on
I don't know.
Our
Doesn't look
time
like it.
is short.
So, Warden Shadowsong, you've made it at last. I knew you would.
You have much to pay for, Illidan. I'm taking you back to your cell.
Naivete does not suit you. When I consumed the power of Gul'dan's skull, I inherited his memories, especially those of this place, and the dark prize he coveted.
Yes, the power of Sargeras. You would claim it as your own.
That power is beyond my reach, little warden. But this... The Eye of Sargeras contains all the power I'll need to rid this wretched world of my enemies once and for all. Ironic that you should be its first victim.
You're insane.
Isolation can do that to the mind. Now, after all the long centuries you kept me chained in darkness, it is only fitting that I bury you in turn.
brother's treachery. My power will allow me to escape. But I fear there is no way out for the rest of you.
Go, mistress. The goddess will light our path to the hereafter.
I will not forget you, my sisters. You will be avenged. I swear it. Now I've got to find a way out before this cursed tomb is drowned by the seas.
Okay, press F to pay respects to Naisha. And at this point, there's really no point in waiting or like stopping and fighting anything. Just go.
I can wait
The
no
cooldown on
longer.
Blink is a little prohibitive here. If you got level 3 Blink, this end section is just sort of a joke.
The end draws near.
But because we don't,
I can
it's
wait
going to be a
no
little more
longer.
challenging in terms of
guilty
time.
will
Just
suffer.
run? Is this the right way?
Now is the time.
Yes, okay.
I will finish the hunt.
And Boots of
The
Speed,
guilty will
pretty good.
suffer.
Or the
end
Rune of
draws
Speed,
near.
rather. Pretty good.
Now is the
And again,
time.
I might try to grab the,
I can wait no longer.
whatever I left
will
behind.
finish
Didn't
the
need to pick
hunt.
that up. There's a way you can, like, blink
can
over the
wait no
top there
longer.
as well. I'm just going to run.
The guilty
Again, this
will
Rune of
suffer.
Speed lasts a while.
Now is the time.
It's quite nice.
I
Don't
will
need that.
finish the hunt. The end
just
draws
blink it.
near.
That's greater healing. I was hoping for another
The
Rune of
end
Speed.
draws near.
I think there is another one that you can get.
I will finish the hunt.
Yeah, so, like, see,
The
this is
guilty
open
will
now.
suffer. I can
And there's
wait
plus
no
3
longer.
gauntlets. Like, not super thrilling,
is
but
the
it's something,
time.
and we can at least sell them.
The guilty will suffer.
This is open now, too.
I will finish the hunt.
I'm wasting time. I only have a minute.
Now
Again,
is the
there are
time.
checkpoints now, so
The
if...
end draws near.
Yeah, this is worth it. This is worth picking up, I
I
think.
can wait no longer.
Because you can't be slowed by this shit
The
either.
guilty
Just
will
get out of the way.
suffer. The end draws near.
All right,
can
and it's
wait no longer.
again just sort of the forethought of
I
them
will
having put
finish the
down
hunt.
runes of speed everywhere,
Now is the time.
and also mana runes
Now is the
because
time.
they know that the player's going to have to blink.
The guilty
That's to
will
stop you from I
suffer.
think getting stunned by like a war stomp
End
perhaps.
draws near.
We're almost out.
I can wait no longer.
This is not the
I
way.
will
It's
finish
this
the
way.
hunt.
33 seconds. We'll make
The
it.
end draws near.
We'll make it. He says hopefully.
Now is the time.
Yes, we've done it.
The guilty
Time to
will
spare, and we got
suffer.
our stupid gauntlets. There we go.
We're wasting time here.
And we come out of this with pretty decent items, ultimately. I wonder if that level 10 Hydra drops anything. You'd probably have to use a cheat. There's no way you'd have the time to kill it on the way out. Okay, so after this one, we got more boats next time, but at least we don't really island hop. The boat is... You just have to sort of escort it through a certain section, which I appreciate. And yeah, Wrath of the Betrayer will play next time. I think I think the Sentinel campaign, it can be pretty hard. But the thing is, like, I have the knowledge of the missions and I know what to expect. So, like, the next mission, I know typically how much defense we're gonna need and also where most of the items are that we're gonna want to get. So hopefully, I'm able to grab all the tomes at least. I think I missed one in my last playthrough, but again, we'll do our best. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.